And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Athletics. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Severino. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gunnar Henderson leading things off and takes a strike.
7 o'clock.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a ball. That one missed. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out. Here's Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball. Henderson stands at first with 1 out.
That's a ball.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Takes it in for the out. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Number 25, Pete Alonso.
And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
At the plate, Jackson Holliday. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting to start for Baltimore, Kyle Bradish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Nick Kurtz now at the plate.
Ball.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Strike two. Towards first,
foul.
And that's just foul. The 1-2. And that one just
outside.
missed
Ball.
off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hee-haw.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. 2 down. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Taylor. Ward. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hey. Ball inside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. slashed foul down the right side. It'll hook off into the seats. Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. One away. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Geloff slinging it to first in time. Here's Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. McNeil gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the second. Jeff McNeil stands in. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Beavers takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Lawrence Butler.
Number 4, Lawrence Butler.
Butler hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. On the ground right side. Toss to Alonso. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the 3rd baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is inside.
That's the ball.
Popped in the air. Left field. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Soderstrom has a beat on it. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Flied to right his first time.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1.
That's the ball.
And there's 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman. Sack. Yellow. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. That's too low.
No, that's
ball
down.
2.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count is 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the A's.
Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Flied to right his first time.
Hee-haw! Ball.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball.
And that one clips the corner. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's out easily. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker, flied to center his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. Inning over. to the fourth. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Reaching down, makes the catch. So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here on opening day.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. And the sweeper misses.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one back. Grabs it right up against the wall. So up next, Jordan Westburg grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for Leody Taveras. Fouled off left side. Runner on the move. Pitch inside.
Out on the
Throw
tag.
to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Bottom four. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Up the middle, Henderson. Fires over to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now here's Jeff McNeil. In the air, left field. And there are two outs. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Grounded out his first time up. That one ripped left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. We go to the top of the fifth and into the box for Baltimore, Leody Taveras. Takes it in for the out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Henderson in his fourth year, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Outside. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Nope, ball.
The 2-1. Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
McNeil moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Carlos Cortez. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that drops foul. This one in the air, center field. Taveras under it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey!
A's leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here's a big power threat, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out towards right center field. Taveras on the move to the alley. And that is that. Top 6. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Back to work, Luis Severino. Fouled off down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2.
What you got?
Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. 2-2. And there's one down. So digging in, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered here in this one. Hogan Harris takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And that is out of play. Strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Taylor Ward. 1 for 2. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tyler Wells.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here, what?
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taveras should have this one. Out number 2. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball.
On the ground, and that one handled. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. That one is back. Out of here. And we are starting over. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. McNeil under it. Brings it in. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. in there for a strike at the top of the zone. And that skips in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next one off the plate inside. Full count now. And that gets down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Too late.
Back to first, and he's safe. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. Ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Runner takes off. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes it in for the out. Go ahead run on base. Tyler O'Neill will hit next. 1 for 3. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Scott Barlow. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Colton Cowser.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Cowser forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And another ball.
That's down. Ball.
That one missed. And a 4-pitch walk. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Adley Rutschman digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
High one.
0-1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner edges away at second. Ball 1 there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
1-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Inside, almost got him. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Jeff McNeil. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Colby Thomas, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Carlos Cortez now at the plate. He was late there, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there.
That's
and
foul.
that's out of play, a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
At the plate, Jackson Holliday. And it stays fair. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. Flips the corner. Strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
The Orioles with the go-ahead run at third, and we're at the top of the eighth. Just missed.
That's the ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That one misses. Ball three.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And they're all loaded up.
That's ball four. Take your base.
So up next, Dylan B. Golden opportunity right here. Brady Basso gets the ball now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Kobe Mayo, the critical. At bat in this game for him. Kobe Mayo
Ball,
in the box
side.
now as he leaves that one up high. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0. Count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
There's a strike.
You need a strikeout when you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Check swing, run around. 2-2 now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Back to work. 3-2 now. Base hit. One run is in. Now a second crosses the plate.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. That clips a corner. Check swing, went around. 0-2. Runners on the corners, no outs. Ground ball could be 2. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. Digging in is the switch hitting outfield. Leody Taveras.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that's a base hit. One run across. Westburg rounds third, headed for the plate. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play.
Out on the tag.
What a clean killing to end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, number 20.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Rico Garcia. No question about this one. It's out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4. So back to the top of the order. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Tap foul to plate. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2. Garcia, 32 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And the 0-2. Got him looking for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the number 2 hitter, Shea Langoliers.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Please watch out for foul ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Coming out for the Orioles, Dietrich Enns.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That smacked on a line to center. And that is that. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 6. We go to the 9th and into the box for Baltimore. Adley Rutschman. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tyler Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Makes the grab, one away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one misses. Ball 1. That's too high.
That's a ball.
Way back there. Makes the catch for the second out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-4. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. That just misses, and it's 1-0. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And there's a ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Last chance for the home team. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Ryan Helsley on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that skips into dirt. Foul ball there. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air, right field. Jackson on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. The Athletics down to their last out. Colby Thomas will hit next.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
They're down to their final strike. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the...
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.